Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick it away and get this game going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Took a shot at the return, but steps out at the 24. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down here to 31.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening that. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback. and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's the handoff. Fights through the tackler. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's the target, and it's complete. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Georgia 7, Notre Dame 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Forced out of balance, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot back. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got space, looking to score. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Notre Dame offense will take over 1st and 10.
Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Takes the handoff. It's Williams. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close. But they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for them.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4 down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish. Now they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good.
Kick is good. That time begins at 14.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Williams. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Second down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Timeout is called. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. time enough for one more play in the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia, 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Escapes the sack. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
It's another first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Looking to chuck it again. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And looking for a big play here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Looking for some space. It's Williams.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down. Critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Running it back. It's Tuggle. And the returner is brought down. The powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught. Completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The shotgun running play call. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Notre Dame 17, Georgia 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Dogs are looking to keep this drive going. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Direct snap to the back. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And the offense recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. Go. Go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Here comes a handoff. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. It's a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receiver is usually a little bit longer.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Dogs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Toss play to the outside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it and complete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. We are all tied up with a little more than a minute to play in regulation. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Georgia offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Good enough for 1st down.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Check, check.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? And it's no good. He missed it. And with the miss, we remain tied.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
With the score all time.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Touchdown, Notre Dame. To jump in front in OT. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Notre Dame 34, Georgia 27.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback at working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And now the defense will spend the timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.